The terminal buzzed with chatter as passengers lined up for boarding. Ava Carter adjusted her blazer. Andy stepped forward with calm confidence. Her ticket scanned with a soft beep. Andy, she offered a polite smile. The gate agent returned it with professional warmth. But the pilot standing near the cockpit door eyed Ava with a sharp, dismissive stare. His jaw tightened as she approached. "Ma'am," he sighed loud enough for others to hear. "First class is up front." Ava paused, confused. "No," she replied, holding out her boarding pass. The pilot snatched it from her fingers with a scoff. "You people always trying to sit where you don't belong," he muttered. Gasps came from nearby passengers. Ava froze, her heart thudding in her chest. The pilot smirked, leaning in. "Know your place," he whispered. A cold silence rippled through the cabin. Ava inhaled slowly, refusing to look away. "My place," she said evenly, "is exactly where my ticket says it is." The pilot rolled his eyes. Andy waved her off. "Just take your seat, before you slow down this flight any further." A passenger in the row ahead shook his head in disbelief. Ava walked to her seat with quiet dignity, settling in as whispers spread. But she wasn't done. She reached into her bag. Andy pulled out her phone. With practiced precision, she opened her Secure Credentials app. A gold emblem flashed across the screen. Moments later, the flight attendant stiffened as a notification pinged through the crew system. The pilot's name appeared alongside a red alert. Ava watched calmly as a supervisor stepped onto the plane. Passengers looked around, sensing tension thickening the air. "Captain Maris," the supervisor said firmly, "we need you to step off the aircraft immediately." The pilot frowned. "For what reason?" Ava stood, her voice carrying across the aisle. "For violating federal anti-discrimination guidelines," she said. Gasps filled the cabin again. The supervisor nodded in confirmation. "Miss Carter is with the EFA Oversight Division," he announced. The pilot turned pale. Ava met his stunned gaze without blinking. "You told me to know my place," she sighed softly. "Well, this is my place." Security escorted the trembling pilot out of the plane. Passengers erupted in applause. Ava sat back down, steady and decomposed. The new pilot boarded moments later. "Ma'am," he said respectfully, "thank you for your service." The aircraft pushed back from the gate with renewed calm. Ava opened her book, letting the applause fade into quiet triumph.